Hey everybody, hello and welcome to Massively Overpowered Television, where we are totally at the mercy of the update gods.
Absolutely.
Oh yes, and this is
How you guys
actually...
doing?
We have a dev here! If you have your questions, ask away, because you're not going to see anything for a few more minutes. And,
Yeah, it's time.
and of course my computer's like, wait, you're downloading something, why are you uploading now too? Great. So questions, chat room. We have with us the venerable Ash. I don't know. Do you go by something specific on
No,
forums or anything?
you can just call me. I'm just Ash, the community manager guy.
Just Ash, the community manager guy, has joined us today, and of course it's me, MJ, and Larry, and we are going to be in playing Sword Coast Legends. Very excited to see this and show some of this stuff off. So. The showing off will come in a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. Well, since we do have a little bit of downtime, and I don't know how many people are aware of what Sword Coast Legends is about, and maybe we can give a little bit of an overview of the game itself before we jump in here. Ash,
Yeah, sure.
if you would.
Yeah. So, well, first of all, let's explain just for a second what the heck's going on. So, the short version is.
Yeah. No. Go ahead. Yeah.
This appointment was booked right on top of a patch, and so everything's patching as we're doing this. So my apologies. It was just a bad setup. But yeah, Sword Coast Legends is an RPG set in Dungeons and Dragons: Forgotten Realms. So it takes place in the current Forgotten Realms timeline. For those of you that are D&D fans, you'll probably see some familiar faces and some familiar locations. But I think the real hook of the game is the fact that you can play with friends and you can play with a live dungeon master who can control the environment and really give you a unique experience. So, it's a fun isometric RPG that you can actually play with four other people.
Yeah. So it's kind of a 1v4 kind of. In the sense that it's not really versus because
Yeah,
from my understanding, I actually because I played it at PAX Prime actually, and
Oh, great.
I didn't get to GM it, although because somebody took that spot before I was able to sit in that seat.
PvP there, Larry. PvP there. Come on, PvP.
Yeah, I know, right? I needed to duel him right there before everybody sat down. But at any rate. So my understanding of it is that their GM is more of a cooperative kind of GM versus a PvP kind of GM. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Am I correct in saying it's kind of like you kind of want to encourage the players to actually get through the dungeon versus trying to stop them from actually doing it? Is that my understanding of it, or?
No, I mean,
Go ahead.
yeah, that's what we're really hoping for. We're hoping that it's more of a four with one experience than a competitive experience. Because, I mean, if you guys have played tabletop before, you do have those dungeon masters that just kind of thrive on torturing the players and throwing everything at them. And we've all, I think, at some point in our lives played games of some sort with people like that. But the reality is that, we're really hoping people kind of play as a dungeon master with the players and tell a story, control the monsters, have fun, but it's not meant to just wipe out your players, because you can definitely do that very easily. So
Yeah. So well, go ahead.
There were a couple questions in the chat room. We have
Okay,
which
sure.
edition rules?
yeah, so this is based on 5th edition rules. So we had to modify them a bit for a real-time experience. So people that are looking for an absolute direct translation, that won't happen. But the good news is we worked with Wizards of the Coast, makers of Dungeons and Dragons, from the very beginning on our rule set. And so we modified 5th edition rules, and we made it a little bit more accessible for real-time play. So it is a 5th edition, but a tweaked version.
Nice. And the next one is Dagger of Venom for the win. I think that's a please.
It is. It's a giveaway code that is very, very rare. So yeah, they're asking for the Dagger Venom. I actually don't have any Dagger Venom codes on me, so your listener is without luck right now.
Oh dear. Oh look, I'm in.
Yay!
I'm in. But now we've got the aspect ratio to deal with. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Fiddle with your aspect ratio.
no,
You
I'm gonna
actually
go
you
ahead
actually
and
beat me. I have 58 seconds left on my download, and then we'll actually be able to play.
loading in. So here we go. I'm gonna go
So-
ahead and show off. All right, look at that, guys! Woohoo!
You have graphics.
I have graphics. You should see stuff. All right, so here we go. Intro page. You might recognize a little bit of, the scene you were just staring at for the last 5-10 minutes or whatever. And over here, you get the options of. Oh, hopefully, I've turned this down enough that everybody will still be able to hear everyone. So you guys, let me know if the game is too loud or anything, so we can adjust. You've got your Dungeon Master section, you've got your Player section, you've got your Quit Game section. We're not going there. So, let's go to Player. Woohoo! I made a rogue. Look, everybody, I made a character before we started. I was on time ready with the character made.
The game was not quite ready for you.
The game was not ready for me. You don't understand the significance of me not spending 20 hours in character creation. So,
Oh yeah.
I'll see. You're getting in, right?
Yeah, I should be in just a few seconds here.
All right. Well, while you're waiting for a second, I'll at least show people creation because I can always go back. So you've got gender, male, female, the only two choices, guys. Classes: Ranger, Fighter, Cleric, Rogue, Wizard, Paladin, Ranger, Fighter, Cleric, Rogue. Okay, so you get the idea. You have elves, dwarves, halflings, half-elves, humans, and more of those silly elfy people. Did they fix looting rules, anti-ninja stuff for pugs?
Ah, the looting rules are still the same for now, so we're still kind of right now. It's anything goes looting, which is both good and bad. It's kind of scary because it's very old-fashioned. So people can just run up and grab your stuff, but we're hoping that people actually communicate and share. So right now it is anything goes looting, but we'll see in the future.
So what we're gonna do in this? Are we gonna do the single player campaign this time around, or I guess not, since we have a group. We're gonna do a dungeon.
We were doing some kind of dungeon
But
group, right?
they this patch can I mention what the patch?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
for
so
sure.
the patch has the campaign in it, right?
It does,
Last
yeah.
Yes. So can you while we're going through the character creation stuff or
Sure,
Jason,
yeah.
what is the single player campaign about?
Well, the good news is you can actually play the campaign together if you really wanted to, and you can bring in companions to fill in those empty slots. But we have a full narrative here that's over 40 hours long, so you'll be able to hop in and hear an entire story. The entire critical path is all voiced with fun characters that you meet and recruit, and you'll go on an adventure to discover why the Burning Dawn is falling apart. And the Burning Dawn is the guild that your main character is part of. So there's a full awesome story there for you to play through, and you can do it any way you'd like to.
All right, I'm just showing people really quick for 1/2 second here. See, any of you D&D players, you know this. Spending your points. Yeah, I was on this page for a long time earlier. You've also got abilities you get to cycle through. Oh, look at that. You can do flame with your wizard. Ooh. Manipulator, transmuter. So all the classes have different ones, and then there's the standard set here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get a little summary. You get to pick a deity, you get to pick your alignment, you get to pick a voice, so there we go. That's all I need to show them of that, because now I am in-game.
Nice.
Awesome.
So what mode are you guys going to play?
I have no idea. You tell me where to go from here, because you're supposed to be doing something and we're following. That's all I know.
Oh, okay.
What are we doing?
You're supposed to be doing something you're fine. Well, I can invite you guys to a campaign that I made. So
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and shoot you an invite. It should be a Steam invite. I don't want to say your Steam name over the air. So I did send you a Steam invite. And
Oh, that bounced me out. Okay. So the invite goes out via Steam.
it does go out via Steam. So you'll check your Steam invites, and then you should be able to see it.
It disappeared.
Disappeared.
It is not there.
Let's do it again.
It's showing up in game. Interesting. I'm failing at accepting group invite, everybody. Oh my gosh. Help.
Are you not getting it?
I'm not getting it.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I hear the little bloop and I see a thing pop up, but then there's no way to accept. Nothing happens, and it's not in invitations. So.
And it's not in invitations. Okay, well, I'll tell you what to do now. Go to where it says player, and then do hold on, let me just double check something real quick. Make sure everything is set to friends only, because we don't want stranger dangers jumping in. You know how that is.
We know nothing about any of such things. Never.
All right, so you guys are going to want to go to module campaign. So from the player list, go to module campaign.
Join.
And you might have to refresh once or twice because I just loaded it up, but you should see my game.
Am I friends with you on? I might not be friends with you on Steam.
That might be it. That
might be part of it. I'm gonna.
I sent one out earlier today, so if you haven't checked recently, that's probably why.
Way to go, Larry! Look
Yeah.
at that! I beat Larry! I
Hold on, where? Oh, I'm so unfamiliar with Steam's interface.
beat Larry!
Sorry.
All right, I'm seeing
Friends.
this is a good
There we
sign.
go.
Narya.
Blocked. Right.
Narya, yep. I like fire.
I'm gonna send you my Steam name.
Oh,
Maybe
you know
can
what?
re-add me.
I didn't check. Oh no.
I'm gonna send you my Steam name.
I did not check ratio aspect, so mine's not looking bad. So I'm hoping.
You're probably fine.
Yeah, I'm still at 19. You know.
See if you can add me too. I don't.
I think I may have added the wrong person with this name, but I'll check again and I'll add you real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
There are multiple names like that on there. Wow.
Yeah. Do you have a picture of an individual with cool glasses on as your?
Yes.
All right. There you go. I just sent you an invite.
All right.
You know, this actually is happening a lot faster with the whole patching thing. You guys are pro.
That's all right. No, we're good. We understand. I mean, you are not a released game right now. You know, and I know our
Close,
viewers
but
understand that too. You know that this isn't hi, I've gone out, bought the game, everything should be exactly set. This is, you know, there are still some things that are working out. There are still patches. There's still, you know.
Yeah.
So we're good with that. We're good with that, right, guys? We're all good with that.
They're like, yeah, whatever.
BBB says / hashtag blame Larry. Let's see.
Yeah, it's my fault. Anytime I'm on, it messes MJ up. That's weird.
So we have a paladin and a rogue. This is gonna be fun. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start. And this is just a little side module that I wrote for fun that I've been kind of showing off. It takes place before the actual main campaign of the game, so there are going to be some characters and some places that you'll see in the actual story of the game, and then you'll get to run around and have some fun. Now, the thing that you're seeing right here is if you see around your characters, you'll see a little wisp floating around. That's actually my cursor as the dungeon master, and I can do all sorts of stuff here in real time as the DM. I could actually make it stop raining and make the sun shine. I could make it dawn if I want to. Look at this. It's now a beautiful.
Yeah, I liked the lightning.
You like the lightning? We'll put it back.
That was
Lightning is
awesome.
definitely a little bit more overcast, and so we'll change it back. The other thing is, since there's only two of you, if you'll look, you'll see two blank player portraits up on the top left, and those will actually let you bring in some companions from the main game. Or at least it should.
Oh.
And if you bring in companions from the main game, you'll get to use them alongside your own character. So if one of you wants to bring in one character and bring in another character, you'll actually have a full party for this little run that we're doing here.
Maybe I can help.
I
Are you gonna get the cleric?
am totally. Wait, I didn't see any choices to actually get anything.
You click the button and you get it'll.
I did that, and then I got a request slot. Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pull out the cleric.
Okay, I'll get the wizard then.
All right. So this is just a little empty camp here. In the future, when you're walking around areas in the game, if you hold down the Alt key, you'll see things that you can interact with. And you'll see in a lot of the player-made campaigns, Dungeon Masters will write little bits of exposition on some of the objects, so you can write all sorts of story on the things that you place down on the ground.
I'm
you
actually
can also.
failing at moving.
Are you failing
Click,
at moving?
click,
It's just
click.
left click to move to the location you want to move to.
Oh, I was trying that, and yeah, there we go. WASD to move your view.
Yeah, moves your camera around. If you want to lock it back on your character, you can just double click on your character's portrait and it'll recenter
Let's
on your
do
character.
this. Anytime.
I was holding it down instead of
Can
just
do.
lightly clicking, which is why I
Pleasure.
wasn't moving.
Anytime. I'm on it.
Oh, hey there.
Pleasure.
Woo! Welcome, welcome. The new Burning Dawn recruits. I am Bomar, seller of goods, plunder, and other fine consumables. The order has moved on to a new location. I'll go ahead and mark it on your map for you. Start heading that way and I'll meet you there. I don't want the rain to stop. Oh, so wait a minute. If it's not raining, does he still say that?
No, because this is all stuff that I wrote ahead of time. So I set the weather before you guys arrived and wrote all this stuff out. So I knew it was going to be raining. So that's why he says that. He's not actually smart enough to know that it's raining. He
I was
doesn't.
gonna say,
know.
if you turned it off, then he would be lost. So okay.
He would just sound like an imbecile. Absolutely.
And everything. So I just want to clarify. So everything that we're seeing in this particular campaign, anybody can make. Any other player will be able to make when they jump into the game.
Absolutely.
As a GM.
Yeah, absolutely.
right.
So, all these placeable objects like the
Sure,
tents and the
anytime.
horse and the vendor
I'm on it.
stall and the fire and the chairs,
Yeah,
all that
that's-
stuff is stuff that I
Can
put
do.
down.
Maybe I can help. Sure.
And I named Bomar, I made him, I dressed him, I gave him his hat, I made his mustache, I did everything to make that NPC. So you can make a whole supporting cast of characters. And
Can do.
you can make them talk. So I could say something like, what's your character's name? Aeron.
Just call him Shadow.
I'm on it. With pleasure.
Sweet.
Your NPC's talking. Woohoo!
Yeah, so you can type through your NPCs and make them say fun dialogue. So there's lots of fun things you can do as a dungeon master. If you want to communicate that way
Sure.
as players too, you can do that. And we also have
Can do.
voice over
I'm on
IP. If you just hold down left control, you
do
can
this.
talk to the whole group.
With pleasure.
Oh, nice.
Sure.
Yeah. So if you guys actually want to
Can
exit
do.
that way,
I'm on
the
it.
area you're just
Pleasure.
walking toward
Sure.
the this little hole in the area here, and head toward the Burning Dawn camp, that'll actually take you to the next part of the story.
Okay. Burning Dawn. We're
Up the
where's
top.
Burning Dawn?
North looks like a little.
Got it.
Look at that, guys! I'm totally showing Larry up. Ah! Little Rogie is doing it all. So, okay, we have a few. What's going on? How much is it going to cost to play? And no, guys, I am not flirting with any NPCs, okay? This is not the
Omar.
game.
Omar is the man. He is the man.
Anytime.
Hey, Bomar. Looks like I beat you here. Yeah, you gave us bad directions, buddy. That's why. We accept. We accept something. Don't even know what I just accepted, but we accepted something.
He just wants you to read this this info stone here.
Ah. I'm gonna wait really quickly.
Welcome to
Yeah,
the
so if you
Order-
left click on the stone, it'll give you a little bit of information.
Actually, if I'm just hovering over it, it looks like it's...
Oh, okay. So since we're streaming, I'm saying we should go with the easy mode.
Sure.
If we weren't streaming, we could do more difficult.
I'm on
but-
it.
Yeah, so just grab Gil's
Yeah.
quest then, and that'll be the easiest one. And you can always on these quests you can double back and come back and pick up extras and do them one at a time, or you can pick them all up and just go out into the wilds and do all the quests that you can do.
Yeah, I don't think we've mastered the
Controls
look-
and stuff
the-
enough to...
looking
Sure,
at chat
anytime,
and
can do.
playing a game we've never
I'm
played
on it.
before.
With pleasure.
We're not quite
Sure.
there yet. All right,
Rat
we-
Queen.
Yeah, so this
Vendor
quest is pretty basic. It's just this small town has been having issues with rodents, and the rodents have been eating livestock and kind of tearing up the grain. And people have been going down into these sewers to investigate, where all these rats are coming from. But all the people that have gone to investigate have not come back. So you're kind of sent in to determine what's up with the local rodent population and maybe put an end to these horrible, mysterious disappearances.
Oh,
Can do.
dungeon crawl.
Yes,
yeah.
I'm on it. With pleasure. Sure. Anytime.
Guess what, everybody? Your favorite
Here
is
they
the
come.
stuff. Killed 10 rats. Oh wait, that was stealth.
Yeah, we purposely started with rats. We did it on purpose for this one.
All right,
Good
let's see.
use
This
of
is
sleep
my...
there.
Oh!
You have my blessings.
With pleasure.
Poor sleeping rats. You guys are just cruel.
Sure.
No, we are.
Area
Horrible,
affects
horrible
sleep.
people.
We're safe.
Anytime.
I thought that
All right,
was
so
gonna
there
be-
there are traps, and just a warning,
Can
that
do.
search ability you're using actually increases your character's perception.
I'm on it.
So if you turn that on, the search you just had open, you'll be able to see things like hidden traps, hidden doors, maybe hidden treasure chests, all that sort of stuff. Oh, there you go. Good timing.
Well, let's just.
I really should be getting paid for this.
I'm honestly surprised that worked.
With pleasure. Sure. Anytime.
Wow.
Here they come.
They look
All right, so here's a big batch here. Now, see, as the dungeon master, I can do all sorts of things. I have direct control over all these creatures, so I can actually take them and move them around. I can jump into them, sort of quantum leap style, and control their actual abilities. So for all the creatures in the game, as a dungeon master, you can actually, play as all of them, which is just a lot of fun.
So you're gonna be jumping in as one of these mobs here.
Yeah, so I can actually take this rat and I can make him run away.
Sure.
Hopefully you chase him, and then I'll put a trap underneath him, so if you chase him,
Ah, okay. I'm
Sure.
going back. I'm going back.
yeah, you can do all
I'm
sorts
on
of
it.
tricky things.
Hey, listen to that. Oh, I'm gonna just develop a trap here. Yeah, I didn't get many stabby things yet.
So a BBB asked a question in this act, which I actually don't know the answer to. He asked if the
That was
DM has
intense.
can dynamically change the events or can set up an advance, and the answer is actually both, right? They can
Yes,
dynamic-
so, you can do everything in real time. So
Sure.
this dungeon was actually set up ahead of time, but I'm also in here right now, kind of manipulating the situation and adding different elements to the
Sure.
environment. Like if I wanted to, role play as a dungeon master and say, okay, well, all of a sudden, the temperature
Sure.
starts to change and the dungeon becomes
With
much
pleasure.
warmer,
Sure.
and you feel very uncomfortable. I can actually change the lighting
Can do.
in real time, and you'll
I'm on
actually
it.
start to see it change to a different sort of lighting. And you can do that with placeable objects as well. So there's dozens and dozens of different placeable objects you can place down.
Get down!
With pleasure. Anytime. I'm on it.
I'm liking that skill.
Where that came
Yeah,
from.
sleep is really powerful.
I'm quite happy with that skill.
With pleasure. Anytime. Can do. Yeah, boss? Maybe I can help. With pleasure.
Alright, back to looking for traps. Oh, it went off. Wait,
Satan
your
smiles
attempt to
upon
hide
you.
has been foiled by a perceptive enemy. Oh. I clicked the wrong
Yes?
button.
Yeah, boss? Sure. Anytime. Can do.
Lady
I'm on
of
it.
dreams, we thank you.
Pleasure. Sure. Can do. I'm on it.
Okay,
over there.
a little too
Pleasure.
much of the voice
Sure.
Wow.
every time she
Anytime.
They
moves.
look mad.
You're not liking
Maybe I
sparks,
can
huh?
help.
A little too much.
Is it time for a rest
Alright,
yet?
okay, alright,
I'm on
okay,
it.
alright.
Is it time for?
Pleasure.
Is it time for my pleasure? Is it time for a rest? Yeah, okay.
Anytime.
I might be turning off character voices here. Controlled villager.
All right, so we're gonna do a little. I'm gonna make you guys role play because that's what D&D is all
I'm on
about.
it. Let's do
Um,
this.
so as you guys approach this villager, you see that he's covered with bites and scratches, and he appears to be foaming at the mouth.
Pleasure.
Ooh.
He doesn't really look you in the eyes. He's just sort of glancing all around the room, and he's speaking in tongues. So you don't really know what's going on with him. So you have an option here as a player what you can do, and that will determine what happens to this villager. So, pretend you're sort of on the, playing tabletop D&D. What would you like to do in this situation with this crazy scratched up guy?
Pick his pockets.
Pick his pockets.
I'm
can
a
try-
rogue. Come on. That would
You
be
can
my
try-
choice.
You can try and pick his pockets. I could actually probably put down a chest and give you some loot if you do.
I
Go
don't know
ahead
what
and-
Mr. Warrior person Paladin man's gonna do. He's probably gonna be all self-righteous-y, help him or something. I don't
The
know.
chat room wants you to flirt with him.
I'm not gonna flirt with him. I'm gonna pick his pockets. Okay, that is mine. I'll roll for initiative on that man. Yeah,
You gonna go for picking his pockets?
that's what I'm going for.
All right. So on the bottom left, you'll see a circle with 3 lines at the bottom, and that'll actually open up a little bit of a window.
Wait, where? What? Huh?
If you look at the bottom left of your screen,
Oh, there it
you'll
is,
see.
yep.
Yeah. So if you type into that window /roll 1d20, I'm gonna make you do a little bit of a dex check.
Dex check.
Yep. And we'll
Slash
see.
space roll. Oh no,
Yeah, so it's a /roll.
So I'm typing slash out like an idiot. Okay. 1d20. Oh
See
my
what
gosh,
happens.
I'm gonna roll a 1.
That's actually pretty good.
14.
That's pretty good. All right. So what's gonna happen is you're actually gonna be able to pick his pockets. So since I cannot drop actual just pieces of treasure, I just plopped a little chest down for you to
Sure.
for you to open up as your reward for picking his pockets. So you can actually go ahead and open up
I'm
this
on it.
chest, unless Aaron steals your loot out of the chest.
I don't. Oh, that big
No,
thing.
You can go.
There you go.
Take off. It's mine. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha.
He didn't seem to notice at all. He kind of walked and he's now just staring at the wall in the corner,
pleasure.
just kind of speaking
Sure.
in a multitude of strange languages. And so you can just leave him there if you want. It's completely up to you.
Anytime.
It's your call, Larry.
Oh, my call? Yeah, let's just leave him there.
I already did what I wanted to do.
All right, you leave him there.
I could talk to him. Say,
I'm on
hey,
it.
hey, what's up? He's speaking multiple languages. Maybe I can
Heads
talk.
up!
Oh, you know what? He
Sure.
didn't even think to. Didn't even consider to let me check for traps first. He just ran forward like a plate
Well.
where
Yes?
thinks he's invulnerable.
Sure.
I am.
Dead. I'm on it. With pleasure. Sure.
Oh, good.
Anytime.
That's
The Rat
great.
Queen. Oh,
I'm on it.
wait, did he attack us?
With pleasure. Sure.
Enemies ahead.
anytime.
There he goes.
Frowns upon you. Can do.
Oh, there's a corpse over here.
Oh, you guys are terrible people.
Pleasure.
Hey,
He attacked
hey,
us.
I
Sure.
did not do it. I was over here looking at the corpse that
Not
I was
only
gonna
did you
loot.
kill him, but you exploded him.
I,
Oh,
this
that's
appears
because
to
of
be someone from the
amazing.
nearby town who went to investigate the Rat Queen. Well, check his pockets. I mean, obviously.
You don't find anything on his pockets.
Who knows what amazing stuff he might have? Uh-oh. Another villager.
Can do. I'm on it.
Somebody's yelling. Can we go
You
this
heard
way?
something? Because I
Okay.
didn't hear you.
With pleasure.
Controlled villager for the Rat Queen again. Oh, is that the old one? Oh, it's just my chat popping up. I
Yeah,
guess.
boss.
Okay.
Anytime.
Any toy.
Oh,
Well,
looky.
it's
My favorite kind of clever little trap.
My favorite kind of trap.
I don't see a trap.
There might be some traps in those crates.
I'm on it.
And if you disarm them, you'll get extra experience.
A trap. Shall we see what it does? Maybe I can help.
Totally. Yes,
Let's
we should
do
see what it
this.
does. Do it.
Except I'm not getting the
Sure.
little disarm symbol that I
Anytime.
got last time, so I'm not.
I hear you. As you wish. Of course.
There's only one that's trapped,
Yes?
so you might not be able
Yeah,
to
boss.
actually reach it. Might be out of reach.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I can't.
Is there? Can you spin the isometric view, or is it all just?
Yeah, you can. You can actually hold down the right mouse button and actually spin it.
Oh, okay. There we go.
And
All
you
right.
can zoom with the wheel.
Gotcha.
Sure. Can
Well,
do.
I don't think
Yes?
I can.
Going.
Get it?
Yeah, boss.
No.
With pleasure.
I never
Sure.
get a
Anytime.
disarm
Interesting.
trap
Can
kind of.
do. I'm on it.
Maybe I can help.
Guess
With
we need to
pleasure.
go a different way, because...
Sure.
Yeah, that's a dead end anyway.
Anytime.
Just for some extra experience.
Can do. I'm on it. With pleasure.
Oh my gosh, shush up,
Anytime.
lady!
Can do.
Holy cow.
I'm on it.
She is the noisiest rogue
pleasure.
I have ever heard.
Can do.
I think it's
I'm
it's
on it.
every time you click, right? Or
Yep.
every few times that you click.
With pleasure. Sure.
You can actually turn down
Anytime.
the barks if you don't like them. There's an audio option.
Can do. I'm on it.
Can you do it from within the game, though?
Yeah, you just
there
go
we
to
go.
options and then audio, and it's actually the last slider at on the very bottom. Command sound.
sounds?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. That's better. I mean, yes, I'm sneaking in. Okay, I'm coming, I'm here, I'm there. Okay, yeah. Nobody saw or heard me coming. I don't care how many natural D20s I roll, that's not gonna fly. Woohoo.
With pleasure.
Look at it, he's like, I'm just running ahead.
I'm staying inside the circle.
The trappy circle, yeah. Oh, skeleton. Bloody skeleton. They've been picked clean.
Probably by rats.
Good guess.
They won't know what it is.
Whoa! I
Need
never
help
saw
over
it!
here.
I'm bleeding out!
Sure.
I'm bleeding out.
Did you need something?
Let's do this.
I feel stronger.
Intoxicated? Our healer is
Throw me a
intoxicated.
potion.
Victory is ours.
I did not see that trap. Fail roll!
So you can see some of the buffs your characters have. Looks like you guys are blessed, and the debuffs there on the top left as well. So most of you guys are intoxicated from the intoxicating gas. So I fully expect you to roleplay as intoxicated characters.
That's fine. We'll talk like this the whole time.
Can do.
And that door you guys just opened is actually the way down. So
Yeah.
Well, if we're intoxicated, we wouldn't
Oh, that's
necessarily know
true.
the
That's
right way
true.
to go, would we?
We're role playing here.
Wait a minute. Why is Pog saying this is the last time MJ's going to be allowed on their live stream? What?
I'm on it.
I haven't done anything wrong yet. Have I? Did I miss something?
I think he's talking about your failed trap finding that one time.
Oh, that's okay. Ooh, descend. You reach a level and you start to go lower, and the lights are dim. You cannot see.
Oh, since it's been asked multiple times already, I'm going to go ahead and ask it. I was
Sure.
going to do it at the end, but we'll go ahead. When can we see this, or when can people start buying this, and when is it going live officially?
So the official release date is the 20th, but we actually have a 20th of this month. We actually have a head start weekend that's actually starting this afternoon. So if you pre-order, you can actually start playing with the story and everything later this afternoon. So yeah, it's going live very soon.
Sweet.
Official release date is October 20th, though.
Doors this way.
Well, I know which way. You know what?
Pleasure.
Cool things are hidden in spots.
Sure.
Maybe
Say
we should
hello.
try talking to them.
Frowns upon you.
Maybe I can help. Yes?
There's a few rats in this dungeon, I've noticed.
It is the lair of the Rat Queen.
Oh,
We haven't met a wet.
throw me a
Whoa, whoa,
potion.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Anytime.
What can I do for you?
Whoa, hey, cleric person. Our
I'm
cleric,
not,
Thank the
Not
gods
you.
for fifth chances.
our NPC was.
I
Oh,
could
wow.
use some eating.
Yes. Sure.
Whoa.
I'm
did they
here
just
to
get,
help.
Like, new skills?
As you wish.
Because what is this? Restoration?
Of course.
Maybe I can help.
Did you need something?
I don't know what these new things are. I've got to look at them.
Yes.
Oh, you're
Wait.
playing as Lydia? Yeah, you jumped
What?
into
How
Lydia.
did I
so
do that?
you can actually just click on the character portrait of the other character you brought in. So if you want to control your rogue again, just click
Let's
on
do this.
your other character portrait, and you'll jump back to
Oh.
your rogue.
Oh, sweet.
Yes?
That was a little confusing for a second. I'm like, what are these sudden other skills that are on my
Yeah.
bar? I don't understand. Woo!
Yeah, when you're actually playing through the campaign, you'll be able to control all the characters, and then you can use spacebar to pause and issue commands to them as well.
So one of the questions that the chat room had is, can you set
Maybe I
up?
can help.
What's the word that they used?
Can do.
I missed
I'm
it.
on it.
Right, where certain can you set up conditions for the companions
sure.
where they'll do certain things at certain times, or they kind of what kind of AI do we have on
Sure.
the companions?
They do have all of their own AI. You can't pre-program them with I want this character to hang back, but they should perform pretty well at this point. You can also turn AI off completely, and you should be able to issue commands to them directly. So underneath all the character portraits, you'll see something that looks like a hand, and that means turn AI off. I can't say that. And then you'll be able to actually
do
go
this.
ahead and control them all directly. So
Okay, there are
So
3 villagers here.
yeah, there's 3
What are we
villagers
gonna
here,
do?
and they're all suffering from the same condition that the first guy was. These are kind of staring off
Get
at
over
the
the
wall
wall.
here in the
Ah, trap.
distance.
Trap.
Oh, they found a trap. So it's kind of up to you what you want to do with these guys. They're again, they're behaving erratically. They're all covered with scratches. They appear to just kind of be staring off into space.
I'm on it.
Drooling. You found a secret area.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Oh.
I guess we
There's
just
a chest.
don't want
See a
to
chest.
I
Oh.
feel stronger.
failed again. Hold on, we got some guys kind of come after us.
Does it
What can I
shear?
do for you?
I go
Oh,
go on.
I
I
think
could
our.
use some
yeah, boss.
Whoa.
Maybe I can help.
Can't see the end of my screen here.
Let's do this.
Oh, did I like click on
Yes?
somebody else or something? No. There we go. Oh wow. Kinda
Blew
like
'em
that
up.
Check
idea
your
a little
pockets
bit too
for,
much. They're like pinatas.
You did.
Like pinatas.
For verse, this is not the single player campaign. This is a campaign that was designed by our dev here, Ash, our community manager. So he made this and we're running around in it. Oh, let me search. I want to search. See, there's a chest right there. Go loot. Go loot chests. I've already looted some chests, so.
You guys hear what appears to be footsteps in the distance, but it's very muffled. It doesn't sound natural, so it's not natural sounding footsteps.
Rat sounding footsteps, huh? Look at those rats hanging by their tails. Whoa! And why is my screen not moving?
You can double click on your player portrait to lock it back on, or use
Maybe I can
WASD.
Sleep. Cannot become unconscious. Oh, that sucks.
Well, those guys weren't too bad.
No, but there was a
You
lot of
call
them.
that a fight?
Do you call that a fight?
I'm on it.
Alright, let's go to the other doorway here.
With pleasure.
Yeah, the doorway. Oh, that's a doorway?
No,
That's
there
not-
was. Where was the other doorway?
Done this way. I think.
What about this
Right?
way?
No?
This way.
No? Oh, this way. I was close.
Sure.
There's actually a map in the top of the
Anytime.
screen if we
Can
wanted to
do.
look at it.
I'm on it.
Maps.
Oh, look, it's my
Look, I found a
favorite
trap.
kind of trap.
Oh, look, it's my favorite kind of trap.
I really should be getting paid for
Woohoo.
this.
I really should be getting paid for this.
With pleasure.
What?
Good
I
job.
didn't see that one.
So yeah, as Dungeon Master, you can set the difficulty of discovering these traps and also how deadly they are.
Yes?
So
You rang? Yeah,
you can be
boss?
really mean if you want to.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't go in the.
Maybe I can help. Need help over here! Get it once. Sure.
Good sleep again.
Didn't necessarily didn't help me so much. Ugh.
What happened?
Wait, so I guess I can.
Yes?
I hear you.
You rang?
Oh, I am alive again.
Yeah, I res you. I'm good.
I just got to get used to the. It like immediately throws me to another character when that happens. I'm not used to that. Oh, there we go. Nice maniacal laugh.
That was fun. Yeah, boss?
That
That was
fun.
fun.
I'm gonna clear out some enemies so you guys can make it to the boss here before we're out of
Maybe I
time.
can
So
Let's do this.
You move slow.
That's because I'm searching, and there's something about. Okay, no, it's just the
Anytime.
how the purple looks on the.
You have my
Everything
blessings.
Oh look, I have the healer's blessings.
Can do. I'm on it.
More rats.
Lots of rats. Oh crud! They moved faster than I could get my unconscious.
Let's do
up.
this.
Okay.
You rang? Maybe I can help.
I can't take my... Oh!
Sure. Let's do this. Does anyone have a bandage?
Does anyone have a bandage?
Yeah, boss? Let's do this.
Okay,
Yes?
these guys stab.
I'm on. I'm running low on health here.
Oh, no, I'm dead. My turn.
Let's do this.
Oh, you know, I totally.
I'm done.
Oh no! Oh no! Party wipe!
Go on.
Party wipe! Oh, I just noticed we probably need to. What is that? Death number 3 for me?
The death counter?
The death counter! We've been ignoring the death counter today. Oh no. Oh no, does this spawn us at the beginning?
just at the beginning of this level,
Okay.
and I will do you a favor. I'm running the boss in your direction.
Somehow that doesn't necessarily sound like a favor sometimes.
I'm here to help.
Woohoo! It's not D&D without at least one party wipe, right?
Yes?
Yeah, that was
I
that was
hear you.
cruel of me.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, wait, I'm on the.
You rang?
Wait, no.
Did you need something?
Yeah,
Of course.
I was playing the
I-
wrong person. I don't even know what these skills are. I have no clue what these skills are.
Oh, you got
What
her.
can I do for you? Is everyone okay?
You call that
So
a
that's
fight?
what death feels like.
That's what death feels like.
I'm not counting that as a death because I wasn't actually on that character. That is not my death because I wasn't on her. Woohoo!
Awesome. I think there's some treasure up ahead where her lair was, and then the exit out of there.
Yes.
No, no, no. I want
Yeah,
to be
boss?
me.
I'm here to help.
No, no, me.
Maybe I can help. Let's do this.
How many traps is he gonna set off going to get the
Oh,
pets?
I wouldn't do that. Come on.
Yeah, you would.
Sure.
We know devs really have it out for us.
Nah.
Anytime.
Research table. Notes on the desk seem to indicate that the Rat Queen was researching dark arts. Her ability to control the minds of others was unnatural.
Yeah,
Oh,
boss?
chests, chests.
Yeah.
Some goodies.
Oh, I guess they're already emptied. Ooh, a carved bone statuette. Sounds cool.
Can do. Maybe I can help.
And then the exit. Oh,
Let's do this.
that is pretty cool. So you really can sit there and you can have a pre-made dungeon. You can go in and manipulate things as you go, as the
Yep.
GM. And this is pretty much a dungeon crawl, which I think most D&D people are pretty familiar with that. And obviously we were only level 1 character, so we didn't have as many skills as perhaps later. My
Right.
sleep was like the only thing I really had.
Sleep's pretty good.
I
It works
liked
pretty
that.
well.
Unholy is asking if there's a character wipe before the full release.
I don't believe there is going to be a character wipe, to my knowledge, at this point. We will definitely let you guys know right before the full release what's happening. There's some, we have to work with Steam to figure out what exactly can be saved from moving over from one build to another. So we will see.
And a bunch in the room are going, it's 2:00. Where's my download?
Oh, where's your download? I don't know. I'm in here.
He's in here talking to you guys. We don't know
Yeah.
what's going on out there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on out there. But I will let them know as soon as I know. They just lock me in this corner to play, which isn't a bad thing.
Sounds like the perfect job.
Yeah.
What? I'm locked in a room just to so venture forth, and it sends us back to the little place. Lair of the Rat Queen. We need to.
Yeah, you can go to any of the locations that you visited previously. So you can go back to the first camp, or you can go back to the Burning Dawn camp, pick up more quests. And these are all locations that you can create as a dungeon master as well.
Sweet. Now, when people get in here and do this, I mean, you can invite your friends and stuff. Can you open it up then to just anybody? Have anyone jump into your campaigns anytime?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can, that lobby that you guys jumped into initially, you can actually open up that lobby for the public and just have people join. Or you can, make it private, like we did, and just have it set for friends. And yeah, there's a lot of different options for how you can play.
Andre's asking, as a DM, can you make players play specific characters for a campaign, or is it always the player's character they control?
It's always the player's character they control, along with the NPCs that you encounter along the main story. So the character of Hamet and Lydia are main characters in the actual game proper, and so you'll get to control those to fill out the slots that you don't fill.
Now, do they get them before they finish out the story, or do they have to go through the story first?
You'll
Like you didn't, and obviously.
Yeah, I believe how it's set up upon release is when you encounter them in the story and they join your party, then you'll actually have access to them later on. So I think that's how they're doing it on the 20th when the game actually comes out. I think it has to do with when you actually find them. So.
Sweet. Any other questions, guys? I don't know how much longer we have him here, so if you have more questions, throw them out.
And no, this is not the single player campaign that we're doing right now. This is Ash's own personal campaign that he made.
Yep. Oh, look, the traveling
And-
merchant. We've got potions of healing, flask of acid. Anyone know if charm confusion is wisdom roll or charisma roll for defensive?
Is charisma or wisdom? I know it used to be. I think in 4th it was charisma, but I don't know in our game in 5th. I want to say it goes against your wisdom modifier.
They're asking how long the main campaign was. Again, apparently somebody came in a little bit late. You said
Oh,
about
yeah, it's-
40 hours?
Yeah, 40 hours give or take. If you play it on hard, it'll obviously take you a lot longer. There's a lot of side content too. If you actually let the characters talk and read all the fun stuff that you pick up along the way, a lot of the the lore and all that fun stuff, it'll take you much longer. So we're hoping people do that because it's a really fun story.
And yeah, it's anybody that's currently in beta that just came out like an hour ago, maybe, right?
Yeah, you guys are actually on a special press build, so
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
no one else gets that but you guys.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, you guys don't get our Bomar here and Nettie and ooh,
So
there's a
when
hollow-
when can are you doing testing on the single player campaign, or when is that?
The player campaign actually will go live later today for everybody
Later
that
today.
pre-orders.
Okay.
So yeah, actually, I think you guys might have access to it right now, but I think
Sure.
the general public should get access shortly. I'm sequestered away, so I don't know the exact time they're flipping the switch.
Shortly.
Shortly, soon. TM. All right. I'm going through some
Soon
of the other-
TM, yeah, I've gotten in lots of trouble for saying soon. I think I've removed soon from my vocabulary as a community manager. I'm like, even my family, they're like, when you come home, I'm like, at a later date, perhaps.
Someday, right? Someday, not soon. Let's see. Liquid Tweak. Are we playing through Head Start client or downloading the normal client? Oh, so that's what they're asking when the
Oh.
goes live today. Yeah, are they supposed to be clicking on the Head
You'll
Start
have
one?
you'll have your own. It'll still be a Head Start client.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. I mean, I don't have any major questions as of right now. I mean, what I do have some like regarding what you've seen as far as people in the game. What have people been doing? What have been the most successful? What has been the most fun stuff that people have been doing in beta so far? What have you seen?
For me, it's been jumping into
Yes?
player-made modules and seeing how much better people are at making things than myself. Because we've had some people in the community that have
Sure.
spent 30 plus hours actually on their campaigns already, building their campaigns. So getting to play those and experience their stories is
As you wish.
really pretty amazing.
Yes?
So what we are really excited to see is what people come up with, because it's honestly all just about imagination, and we are seeing some truly creative, awesome things pop up, and also just seeing how people are building their characters. I've seen some really fun, different character builds because there's a lot of variety. So I've seen like a lot of plate mail wearing wizards with shields, just very like off the wall kind of stuff. So.
All right, we have a couple other questions in the chat room. Ryketh is asking, will the Head Start beginning today last through release, or will there be another non-access period?
There aren't any more non-access periods. There are going to be various patches and updates and all that fun stuff leading up to release. So there might be, brief little blips of no access. But once it goes up today, you'll be playing forever and ever. So.
And will the player campaign saves carry over to the full release?
The campaign saves? Yeah, the campaign saves from now until release should carry over. Yes.
Nice. Nice. Now, I know someone in chat is been a little unhappy, something about the rules are based on. Now, guys, keep in mind that something that was created, in the D&D tabletop world, there have to be adjustments to interpret that into the game.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Based on it, yes, but you're not going to see an exact one-to-one conversion of every single
Right.
thing from 5th edition rules. It's not possible. There's not a way to make the tabletop and a video game completely enmesh perfectly. So yes, there are going to be some differences, but they have based it on it. You said earlier you've based it on it as much as possible throughout creating the game.
It's something we worked directly with Wizards of the Coast with as well. So, it's not an exact replica of Fifth, but it's something that Wizards was very happy with and something that they condoned. So it's not like we were like loose cannons. We're just going to do whatever we want. That wasn't the case at all. We wanted to make it fun. We wanted to make it accessible. We wanted to make people able to play together rather quickly. And we had fun making it. So.
Ooh, I have 3 ability points to spend. That'll take me years as I decide what to spend on. Yeah, let's not do that yet. So if you guys have been wondering what that little flashy was up in the top, that was because I had leveled up and had some stuff to spend. And let's see. Oh wow, they're really starting to come with the questions now. See, now you're in trouble. You don't get to leave now.
I like BBB's question about can players have permanent negative traits assigned to them? For instance, make a PC automatically scared of rats, for instance.
Oh, I love that. Rogue Legacy style, huh? Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Right now we don't have any permanent negative modifiers, but that would be kind of cool to have a one-eyed character with who gets -2 to their attack rolls because of their one-eyed nature.
Yeah, they get -2 for anything that comes out on the left.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. And let's see, cross-platform. To clarify, is it available for Mac, and may Macs play with the PC player?
Yes, so PC, Mac, Linux can all cross-play together. Right now, obviously, there's no the Xbox One, PS4 versions aren't coming out till early next year, so there's not going to be cross-play there.
That is, I'll go ahead and ask this question too, since there are several people that are in the beta currently. Do we have to re-download it whenever it goes live, or are we just using the same Head Start?
It depends on the client type. So right now we're in Steam's tricky. There's different app IDs, so you probably will have to download a new client when the final version goes live.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so just did you have any more questions, MJ?
No, I'm just making sure we're grabbing all these.
right.
Adjustments are okay. No other questions have jumped through except for people going, "How are you in? How are you in? Let me in." That's basically what I'm mostly hearing right now is the panic.
Well, let's Ash, give us the I guess the final sales pitch. How can people get in? What's it cost? And
So
all that good stuff.
the barrier to entry is pretty low. The base game is $34. You can get it right now. Available on our site, available on Steam, Green Man Games, all over the place. So you can get that for $34. There's different pricing packages as well. So if you want to, get a mega pack with a giant statue, you can do that. Right now we're having Head Start access. It's going to start at some point today, and then we're also going to, of course, open up the game for everybody on the 20th of this month. So, pretty exciting stuff. We're really eager to let people get in there, make some stuff, and actually experience the campaign for the first time. That's what I'm really excited to hear about, how people feel about that.
Nice. And I have no idea why somebody just said there are no wizards in the game. There is a wizard. I almost chose one. The mage. Not sure what
I'm sorry?
I'm not sure if someone's at. Okay, Bill's got a question. Does the game support full creation of campaign worlds, or does everything created have to be placed within an existing hub world?
Full campaign. So you have to play it within the Forgotten Realms. So you use that base map as your map. So it is Sword Coast Legends. So most of the western portion of Faerun is available for you to use. In terms of where you place your objects and where you place your maps. So you can't say, and we have other locations as well, which you'll discover in the campaign. But you can't just I want to make a moon, I want to make a moon map and then do that. That doesn't. We don't support created maps. Only the one that comes with the game.
Okay.
But that's huge. I mean, just to set the expectations, that's a lot of ground to cover, the Sword Coast. So
it really is. Did you guys
see
really
that
is. Map when I popped
can
out?
We?
See, can I?
I don't know if we can just pull up the map. Can we?
No.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna run.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I must gather my party. So the rest of you need to get over here. Apparently.
Yeah, I'm coming. All right, there you go.
Venture forth. Okay, so here, look at this map. We've only uncovered a couple of points right now, but look at all this. So there, Icewind Dale, woo, Spine of the World, yeah, oh, I want to go visit there. You got Mithril Hall, so many familiar places here I want to run to. So you can see you've got a whole lot to do. When you place the campaign, now somebody else can place their campaign just anywhere in here? Does it have to be somewhere they've actually been? When you're creating something, how do you...
when you're creating, you have different tile sets that you can place anywhere that you'd like. So, for instance, this was just a medium forest, actually a small forest tile that I said I want to kind of exist somewhere up by the city of Luskan. Mm-hmm. So I just placed the marker somewhere up near the city of Luskan, named it what I wanted to name it, set the weather, set the tone, put a bunch of stuff down, dressed it up. And so basically you're able to take a lot of pre-existing tile sets and place them wherever you'd like throughout the world. And some places underground as well.
Nice. So yeah, there's lots of places to go. And I assume the campaign's going to send you around to a lot of these fun, familiar places.
Okay. Oh yeah. There's a lot of, you'll see some familiar places and maybe a couple names that should stand out to you if you're a fan of D&D.
Yeah, if you guys are really interested in taking a look at the DM tools, I can do another stream next week and focus on those a little bit. And do crazy things. So, sorry. Was that the evil DM kind of laugh coming out?
I will definitely tune into that one then. If there's going to be laughter of that sort there, I'm totally there.
But yeah, so there's a lot to do. You don't have to be a GM. I know I've played with people who would rather jump off of cliffs than ever run a campaign. They just wanted to be in a campaign. And then I know people who've spent their lives running the campaigns, and that's just what they really want to do. So you've really got, you could do either here, you could do both. Obviously, we didn't have the time today to jump in and look at DM tools. We were trying to look at what the product of said DM tools were, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited. When I very first was playing D&D all those many years ago, the biggest thing I wanted to see what we were playing. Yes, you had the little hex maps, and yes, you had your figurines and stuff, but I wanted to visually see. I mean, my dream is VR, actually just be there in VR and fleeing fireballs and stuff, but I'm really excited because every time a D&D game comes out, I've got to jump in and see if I can have that experience of playing a campaign, and I honestly feel like this one is a lot closer to playing campaigns with your friends.
Yeah, and
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
this one really is. This one really is. I've been pretty excited about seeing the game. When I got to see it at PAX, it was just, yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for in a D&D. I mean, I'm not. I mean, in previous D&D games, although they're good in their own right, they don't have the level of control that you have in this game. That's one of the best things about it. You can actually be a DM just like you would on a tabletop, but a little bit more twitchy mechanics, I guess, a little bit more
It's a little faster.
gaming. Yeah, so so I really like that. One of the questions that came up in chat,
Watch out!
it's good. Chat's going really fast now. So, but I did see this, and I thought this was pretty good to ask about pugs, and how do you get into just random campaigns, and how does that all work as far as the game is concerned?
Right. So all the modules people make, as long as they share them, are downloadable. So there's just a tool. You jump in and download different modules. And you can either play those by yourself or with friends. You don't need a live DM, so you can actually just grab all the NPCs as your party and run through them and go on adventures. And all the progress your character makes, you can carry over onto other adventures or even back into the main campaign of the game. So you can stop the campaign with your character, jump into whatever you want, come back to it, and then everything will continue. But in terms of pugs, you can just set your games to public, and then you can jump into public games, which we'll have going on, all through Head Start weekend. And then once the game launches, public games will be live, and you can just do straight up dungeon crawls or download different modules and play those with random folk as well. So lots of different options.
Excellent.
We have a couple questions in here. Sorry, they're flying by. I'm trying to catch them. So Philaday asks about the game being moddable or modifying. I don't think actual things like going in and changing it into a space game kind of mod is something that you guys are looking to allow, or...
Yeah, right now there's no modding, especially this early on. So we get that question a lot about modding, and right now it's not something we're supporting. There's a lot of tweaking you can do with the DM tools, but right now we're not allowing modding because it would be really challenging with how our upload tool works to have modded content in there. So we're kind of shying away from that right now.
All right, that's all the kind of questions that I saw. I know that there's a lot of people talking in chat room, but then
Yeah, a lot of them are focusing on some people. I think they've heard that it's been delayed till 5 p.m. for the release. Like I said, we're sitting here together streaming this, so I'm not seeing that.
It may be again. I'm sequestered, so I have to find out the truth when I exit this room. So
if they let them out,
I'm in a different part of the studio.
yeah. Follow them on Twitter. What is your Twitter address?
It's just at Sword Coast. At Sword Coast on Twitter, / Sword Coast on Facebook, / Sword Coast Legends on Twitch TV.
I am absolutely sure that as soon as things go live and whatnot, you guys will be letting everybody know, when you're not sequestered in the corner.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. As soon as I exit out of here, I'll be sure to blast everything out that I discover on the social channels. So hang in there, guys. If you're waiting, hang in there. I know I say that a lot. It's not soon. I'm not saying soon. I know better than that.
Yeah, so actually the Twitter does have at the moment that the Head Start was still going at 2, so
Okay.
So hopefully
We'll see.
They're probably guys, they're there to make this experience good for you, so I'm sure
I'm the one in control of Twitter though, so maybe I'll have to tweet something else out.
Oh, there's the problem. We have him here so he can't tweet.
I can't tweet. I can't do anything.
All right. Well, anything else, MJ? don't want-
No. I mean, I know everybody's a lot of people. I mean, listen to them. They're
It's-
very excited for this to get started later today. So if you guys are in on the head start, keep an eye on Twitter. As soon as we let him go, he's gonna hopefully update
I'll let you
everybody.
guys know very soon.
And we want to thank everybody for joining us today, for coming and checking out the game and taking a quick look at this. And of course, obviously, thank Ash and Larry for joining so that we can do a campaign, so we can... Wait, what on earth did you do over here? There's somebody in spider webbing suddenly appearing.
Yeah, I gave you a little surprise there. Go ahead, present.
Anytime.
Oh my goodness.
Yes?
Yes, and your DMs can mess with you, obviously. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to definitely be streaming more, guys. So be sure to stay tuned to Massively OP. Both of you check the site for news about the game. And for our stream schedule, we'll be able to let you know when we're doing what. And maybe we'll do some campaigns together. So any
Right.
parting words you want to leave with all of our viewers, Ash?
Thank you guys so much for your patience, and thanks so much for caring about the game. And we'll get it live and out there to you very soon. And thank you guys for having me. This was super fun. We'll have to play now that I've stolen all your information. We'll have to play,
Oh no.
now that I know how to contact you, so we'll play some games.
Did you hear it? He
Excellent.
said soon. I heard it. I heard
Oh,
it.
I said it.
He
Oh.
used the S word. He
Oh, no.
used the S word. All right, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic Friday afternoon. I hope you can all get into game as well soon and join in on the fun. And we'll be seeing y'all later.
All right, take care, guys.
Take care, everyone.